Is the Old Testament God the same as the New Testament God? Do you have proof to debate this motion? Back in the days, there was a teaching that emphasized that the Old Testament God was an evil one, a lesser entity than the merciful and forgiving New Testament God. This was known as the Marcionism doctrine, started by Marcion of Sinope, born around 85 CE in Sinop, Turkey, and sprung around 135 CE. What is Marcionism, and what do they believe? The core beliefs of Marcionism revolved around the ideology that the true God of Christianity was only revealed through Jesus Christ, and the Jewish God of the Old Testament was a lesser being, a jealous, materialistic, vengeful, evil God whose created world was an inherently flawed place of misery and death. Similar to Jews, they denied Christ as the Messiah foretold by the Old Testament. They also stressed that Jesus was the messenger of a new God, the real God of Christianity who appeared in the New Testament. Have you ever felt like the Old Testament has been phased out or unequally important as the New Testament? You won't like this. As per Marcionism, Marcion cut the entirety of the Old Testament from his compendium, since he didn't approve of the God portrayed in those stories. He rejected all Gospels except for Luke for its differences. In reference to Marcionism, why would Luke be retained? Comment your thought. Looking at the New Testament, specifically Paul's epistles, he only considered 10 epistles to contain authoritative teachings on God and Jesus, removing all references to the Old Testament. Even when its influences declined in strength in the early 300s CE, its influences are still growing in Christian congregations today. How true is this statement? What do you think? Feel free to share your view. To all Christian congregations desist from having congregants influencing worship and doctrines by their wealth. Following closely, the Catholic Church excommunicated Marcion due to his false teachings in a bid to guard against corruption of doctrine. Imagine if they were money hungry as this generation.